There's a quiet and gentle truth about how people feel toward each other that most folks never really get the chance to learn. When a woman feels a deep and honest attraction to you, she usually will not come right out and say it with loud words. She might not flirt in a big, obvious way or try to chase you down like you see in the movies. She often will not just tell you her feelings in a big, scary confession. Instead, she shows you how she feels slowly and very quietly, often without even realizing she is doing it herself. The most powerful signs that she truly likes you are not found in the things she says to your face, but in the things she cannot stop herself from doing whenever you are in the same room. Because when a feeling is real, deep, and comes truly from the heart, it finds a way to leak out through her actions and her body, rather than just through her words. If you are reading this right now, we want to thank you for being here with us. We are a group of caring experts who have spent years studying how humans connect with each other, and today we want to help you explore something very important. We want to help you understand the one main pattern a woman shows when she is deeply attracted to you, along with all the little behaviors that circle around it like tiny stars. These are not just silly tricks or ways to try to pull your strings. This is about how humans really think and feel deep inside. And if you have found this content helpful, we would be truly grateful if you could help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Your support means everything to us as we continue to create content about kindness, relationships, and how we all grow as people. Thank you so much for being part of our journey. The most foundational thing you need to understand is that a woman who is very attracted to you is always trying to manage her own feelings when she is near you. This is the bedrock of everything else we will discuss. Think of it as the foundation of a house. If a man does not mean much to her, she stays very calm and neutral. She feels relaxed because she is not worried about what he thinks or how she looks. She can simply be herself without any extra concern clouding her mind. But when a man really matters to her, when her feelings go deep into her heart, her whole body and her nervous system respond to his presence in powerful ways. She becomes very aware of herself when you are there. That heightened awareness creates a series of really interesting behaviors that you can start to notice if you look closely and pay attention to the subtle shifts in her energy. One of the strongest signs that she has deep feelings for you is that she acts a little different around you. This is not because she is acting fake or putting on a show, but because she cannot fully control it. The contrast in her behavior is often quite noticeable if you pay close attention. You might notice that she behaves one way with her friends and another way just with you. Maybe she is usually a very loud and chatty person, but she gets a bit quieter when you walk in. Or maybe she is usually very calm, but starts to get a little bit nervous or talks much faster when you show up. She might laugh much more easily at your jokes, even the ones that are not that funny. This happens because her feelings shift her focus inward, away from the external world and toward her internal experience. Instead of just being on autopilot, she becomes very self-aware and conscious of every move she makes. In the world of the mind, this is called self-monitoring, and it is one of the most reliable indicators of genuine attraction. Her brain is trying to do many jobs at once. She is asking herself endless questions throughout your interaction. How do I sound right now? Am I looking okay? Did he notice that small mistake I made? What does he really think of me? Does he like me as much as I like him? These thoughts constantly run through her mind. This extra work her brain is doing makes her behavior change in small ways that are sometimes invisible to others, but very real nonetheless. When a woman is deeply attracted, something fascinating happens in her brain. Her brain starts to get in sync with yours in a process called mirroring, and it happens without her ever planning it or consciously deciding to do so. She might start to match the way you talk, or the speed of your voice without even realizing it. If you sit a certain way or use your hands to talk, she might start doing the same things in a mirror-like fashion. She might even start using certain words or funny phrases that you like to use, adopting your vocabulary and manner of speaking as her own. This is not her trying to trick you or manipulate you in any way. It is her brain trying to align with yours on a deep unconscious level. Scientists who study human behavior say this happens when the brain sees someone as being very important to our emotions and our survival. Her body is essentially saying, I feel safe with you. I want us to be on the same page. I want to understand you and be understood by you. The best part is that she will not even know she is doing it. The mirroring happens automatically beneath the level of conscious awareness. The more she likes you, the more she will copy your little movements and ways of speaking, creating a silent harmony between you that speaks volumes about her true feelings. A woman who is deeply attracted to you does something very special. She keeps the doors to her feelings unlocked when you are nearby. Even if she is usually a very private person who keeps to herself and guards her emotions carefully, she will allow you to see her inner world. This might look like her sharing a small personal thought, or telling you about something she is a little bit afraid of. She might talk about things that truly matter to her, or ask you deep questions that go way beyond just making casual conversation about the weather. She might share her dreams, her fears, her hopes, and her vulnerabilities. She might not tell you every single secret all at once, but she leaves the windows open so you can see in little by little. She is testing to see if she is safe with you. Her mind is asking important questions. Can I be my real self here without him judging me? Will he be kind to my feelings? Can I trust him with my heart? If she keeps coming back to these deep talks, choosing to open up to you again and again, it means your presence feels safe and meaningful to her. It means you have passed her tests of trustworthiness. Deep attraction makes a person's memory much sharper and more focused. If she remembers exactly how you like your coffee, or a tiny thing you said weeks ago that you forgot you even mentioned, that is a huge sign. It is not just her being polite or having a good memory. It is her heart making a deep-tailed map of you, storing information about you like it is treasure. When you like someone a lot, your brain decides that every little bit of information about that person is very important. You get tagged in her mind as a high priority, marked with special significance. She might bring up a small habit or an opinion you shared a long time ago, and you will realize she was listening much closer than anyone else. This kind of attention does not come from just being curious or having good social skills. It comes from her putting her emotions into you and assigning you importance in her mental world. One of the clearest signs of deep attraction is how much she cares about your reactions to everything. When you smile or laugh, she becomes warmer and happier, mirroring your joy as if it is contagious. If you get quiet or seem sad, she starts to wonder why and might look a little worried or concerned. Your feelings affect her own mood in real, measurable ways. This does not mean she is weak or dependent on you for her happiness. It means you are significant to her. It means you matter. Her brain has linked your opinion and your emotional state to how she feels inside. This only happens when attraction has moved past just a little crush and has become something deeper and more meaningful. When attraction is just on the surface level, conversations are just about facts and light topics. But when it is deep, she wants to create memories and share experiences with you. She might tease you in a playful way or start inside jokes that only the two of you understand. She will bring up memories you share together, recreating and reliving those moments. This builds a special bond that no one else can touch. Her mind is not just talking to you. She is building a shared world where only you two live, a secret universe of shared meaning. If she does this a lot, creating these moments and memories, it means she is imagining a future where you are still there, where you continue to be part of her story. When a woman really likes you deeply, she stops trying to put on a show. She might let you see her without her makeup on, or she might be honest when she is feeling confused or scared or uncertain. She lets herself be imperfect around you, showing you her real self with all its flaws and insecurities. This is her showing she is comfortable in her own skin around you. Her mind is telling her something important. I don't have to be perfect to be liked by him. I feel accepted here just as I am. I can breathe and relax. This kind of acceptance is the ground where deep attraction grows strongest, building something real and lasting. This is something people have done since the beginning of time, a behavior as old as human attraction itself. When we like someone, we can't help but look at them, stealing glances whenever we think they are not paying attention. She might watch you when you are talking to someone else, or look at your face when there is a quiet moment. If you catch her, she might look away quickly, a bit embarrassed at being caught. She is not just curious. She is focused on you in a way that shows her feelings. Her brain is constantly gathering more information about the person she cares about, studying your face and your movements. When she thinks you are not looking, when she believes you cannot see her, that is when her eyes are most honest. That is when her gaze reveals the truth of her feelings. A woman who is not interested will just stay away, creating distance naturally and effortlessly. But a woman who is deeply attracted will play with the distance in subtle and interesting ways. She might pull back for a little bit to catch her breath and calm her nervous system, and then come back naturally when her feelings draw her back to you. She moves in a rhythm, a dance of approach and withdrawal. This happens because deep feelings can be a little bit scary and overwhelming. She does not want to lose her balance or get her heart broken, so she manages how close she gets very carefully, protecting herself while still staying close. This careful dance is a sign that her feelings have real weight and real consequences. She is not playing games, she is protecting herself while slowly letting you in. When feelings get deep, she starts to protect the connection you have in small but significant ways. She will not say bad things about you to others, and she might even stand up for you in a quiet way when someone criticizes you. She treats your time together as something special that should be kept safe and preserved. Her brain has decided that you are someone who matters a lot, someone worth protecting. This changes how she acts even when no one else is watching, even when no one would ever know. She is being loyal to what you share because it matters to her. The truth is that a woman who is deeply attracted to you might not always be obvious or loud about it, but she will be consistent in her behavior. She consistently acts a bit different around you, shares her heart with you, remembers the details about you, and protects what you have together. This kind of attraction is not loud like a shout. It is something you feel deep down, something you know when you pay attention. Once you learn to see it, once you develop the skill of recognizing these quiet signs, you realize that real attraction does not try to sell you anything or convince you of its existence. It just shows itself quietly over and over again through how she treats you. If you found this content helpful and illuminating, we hope you will stay with us as we continue to share more ideas about kindness, relationships, and how we all grow as people. And if you have not already, we would be deeply grateful if you could help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Your support helps us creating content that helps people understand each other better and build stronger, healthier relationships. Thank you for being here with us.